However, as he tries to drag Hiroshi down, the blade cuts him and his head falls off. Nueno is stunned and taken aback. As he looks on in shock, Hiroshi's body disappears and the blood cleans away. He realizes he is still under an illusion. He looks around to confirm, but before he can see Tamano, Tamano stabs him from behind. He falls on Tamano's leg and still tries to beg him to release Hiroshi. Tamano steps on his head to kill him, and Hiroshi calls out his name. Now that he assumes he is done with the intruder, Tamano carries Hiroshi to the top of the park. He reveals all his intentions. He needs to perform humanification, and to do that, he needs a human skull. Humanification is a process where a Yuko like him can become human and blend in with humans. Since that is his mission, and he needs a skull, he decided to pretend to be a doctor so he could get the skull he needed. However, after seeing several dead bodies, he realized that none of their skulls could do what he wanted, and he became angry. One day, while wandering around the city, fate smiled on him. Hiroshi ran toward him and bumped into him. When he saw Hiroshi, he knew immediately that this was exactly what he was looking for. He walked toward Hiroshi and held his hands to comfort him for falling. Since then, he has watched over Hiroshi several times to ensure he is fine. During the humanification process, he needs a skull without anger, because if the skull has anger, it will ruin the ritual, and he would also die. So he put his otherworldly aura inside Hiroshi and watched to ensure that Hiroshi's anger was completely purified. When he was sure Hiroshi was purified, he planned his ritual again. He admits that humans are weak, and he is no different from humans if he doesn't complete his ritual. He takes his weapon and puts it right inside his own skull. Hiroshi is terrified. He has never seen a more horrifying situation.